is going on, Earth Signs? This is your girl, Venus Archangel, here with another daily love reading for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're unsure of your placements, go ahead and check the description box below. And guys, please remember that these readings may not resonate with everybody, okay? So let's go ahead and see what's going on with your love life today. Oh, did I just see the Page of Pentacles? Well, somebody's potentially being offered something, or there's a lot of looking. Honestly, what I'm feeling like, honestly, it's more of looking at what you guys truly feel is valuable. Really taking a closer look at potentially an offer that's come in. Alright, we'll see what else this reading has to say, though. But that's what I feel like. That's what that's saying. Okay. Alright, guys. Let's go ahead and see. You know what to do, y'all. Pick your sides. Alright. Alright. Okay. Well, interesting cards that we got here. 5 of Cups. So, what Earth Signs? What's going on here? Are you guys experiencing some losses, or what's happening? Because this individual over here he's trying to do anything and everything that he can to get what he wants. Now, this can be he or she, you know, this can be whoever, right? I'm just talking about the individual in this card, right? This is a very, this is obviously the 5 of Swords, but the thing is with the 5 of Swords is that you always end up losing something with this card, whether it is compromising or it is standing your ground and going for what it is that you want. Okay, and I do feel like this person is definitely very brutal in the way they go about doing something. There could be arguments that they are, you know, are involved in, but most importantly, I feel like they're just trying to get something. They're just trying to get something desperately. If not desperately, then just like they just seriously want it for some reason. So, that being said, this person is the exact opposite. Like, well, this person is trying to win at all costs. This person is trying to get out of the situation. Okay, so this person is like, this is not the situation. This is not what I want to be a part of. I don't resonate with this. And this person is emotionally done with the situation. Okay, it doesn't mean that they're walking away from the relationship. It does say that they're trying to find another way or another avenue in which they can truly find happiness towards the 9th of Cups. So the relationship, however, is showing up as the 7 of Swords. So I feel like there's a lot of risk taking in this relationship. Obviously, with these 2 individual cards, like this person is doing everything and anything that they can to get what they want, and this person is stepping outside of, you know, the offers that are presented to them to find their 9th cup, to find the cup that they want. So it's almost like this relationship is all about taking risks. Let's go ahead and take a deeper look here regarding the inner energies, the internal energies. Whoa, I completely missed my hand. Okay. All right. Very interesting. This person has death coming up in their internal energy. So it's like they're going through a serious change, potentially a loss of some sort. They're losing something, obviously, to get something done. And I feel like this internal energy is about, obviously, some change. Obviously, something that's going on within them that needs to be released. I don't think it's reluctance, because the 5 of Swords is willing to do whatever it takes. So I feel like with death, it's almost like this person is going through a change, especially in the manner of which they go about getting what they want, or, you know, whatever truth, whatever morals they've had is changing, because obviously 5s are changes, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at the, okay, the internal energy for this individual is the 9 of Wands. I mean, that makes sense. If this person's emotionally done with the situation, of course they're gonna probably be tired and, you know, ready to be about. But the thing here is with the 9 of Wands, I'm just gonna show you guys a little closer here. The thing is with the 9 of Wands is that, you know, they're tired, they're exhausted, they've been around for quite a long time, especially when it comes to something like this. I think they've been looking at these offers for ages, okay, to be absolutely honest. And I feel like with the 9 of Wands coming up, it's almost as if this person is not necessarily ready to give up on the situation, but they need to find a new avenue because they're not satisfied with it. Okay, they're not interested in it anymore. They want to find a new path, a new direction in which to go forth, or at least go towards something that actually makes them happy, because right now they're not necessarily happy with where they are. Okay, These cards are way too spread out. All right, let's take a look at the internal energies for the relationship itself. Oh, wow. The Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles, guys. Wow. So the Ten of Pentacles is showing up here, and it's very... It talks about commitment, right? It talks about stability, support, and security. It's that happily ever after. That's one that's tangible, that feels good emotionally. It's got everything that anyone could ever possibly want. Family, friends, abundance, you know, a stable relationship, stable home, everything. And I feel like people, you know, the whole thing, the reason why people are taking a risk is to get this, is because of commitment, most importantly. Internal commitment. Commitment to the relationship, how they feel, committing to each other. So there's a lot of risks taken here, but I feel like these individuals, you know, these people here, they're trying their best to to do what they can with the energy that they got, or with what they feel they have left. Because this individual is, you know, like I said, it's trying hard. It's really focused on getting what they want, but at the same time, this person is no longer interested in the same old. They're done with that. Okay, so they're both taking a risk, and it's because of the commitment. I think it's because of what they truly want. It's because of that, you know, the happily ever after that they're trying to get. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the external energies and see where we're at with this. Three of Cups. Wow. So this person is probably going through an internal change right now, doing everything and anything they can to reconnect with someone, to get back together with someone, or to establish some sort of a support, or show their support, or they would need support from someone else right now. I don't necessarily think it's just need, or potentially I feel like they want to gain some sort of support here, or they're compromising on something, but I feel like they're losing something in turn to get this. This is a very interesting transition, but this is what they're looking for. This is what they want. Very interesting. The Three of Cups. This external energy doesn't necessarily have to be what they want either. This could be that they're surrounded by friends or family right now, or they're dealing with a third-party situation. I do feel like, though, this is about reunion. This is about, you know, souls connecting. It's a very celebratory card. It's not bad. And if I was to see this as a real third-party relationship, I would see the Three of Swords, not the Three of Cups. But, you know, I really feel like this is more of like getting back together or connecting with someone. Especially considering that they're not the same person, but I feel like they still have the same wants, considering that the internal energy is the Ten of Pentacles. Let's look at the external energy for the person with the Eight of Cups here. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, so it's almost like this individual is trying to look for what it is that they want, but they don't, it's not that they don't see it, per se. Well, kind of they don't, with the Two of Swords here. The Two of Swords there is definitely saying that they don't see what's in front of them. They don't see that there's, you know, the choices is with them. But I feel like they're keeping the balance of a difficult situation, and they're tired of it, right? They're tired of having to continue the same old, right? I think it's really just like they're ready to kind of step away. They're emotionally done with the situation, but internally they're not done with it. Internally there's something that's not given up in them. And for that reason, that's why they're keeping the balance of the situation, keeping the balance in this relationship, potentially, even if they are emotionally taxed, you know. Very interesting. Let me see the external energies to tie this reading up here, because this is crazy. Five of Wands. Well, there's no doubt there's change here. Five of Wands, conflict, inner turmoil. I feel like, honestly, guys, this whole situation in regards to taking a risk, yes, it's facing some definite change. It's definitely intense, and it's definitely temporary. That's the beautiful thing about it. And I do feel like this individual here is, you know, it's just not feeling the situation anymore. It's not emotionally in it, but they're not giving up for some reason. They're not giving up, which is not, you know, if that's not what if they don't want to give up, they don't have to. It's about finding what they truly want. And I think they are, in a way, very defensive in regards to their emotions, because they've been through so much. Because they've been hurt so much. And that's probably why, when it comes to making a decision, or when it comes to you know, handling something in regards to their love life right now, they probably are avoiding it. It's like the Seven of Wands. Seven of Swords can mean avoiding, maybe not just taking a risk, more so like, you know, avoiding and not looking at the situation at all. Because I feel like this person here is taking a risk. Like I said, this person is doing anything and everything they can to get what they want. They have death energy, so they're changing their way of their perceptions, their, you know, perspectives. They're changing themselves to be able to get back together with this individual. And I feel like because of some sort of pain, and I think this is reconnecting with this individual, obviously, right? So I feel like with this sort of pain, they're not looking at what's going on. They're not seeing what's happening. They're keeping the balance. I don't think they just are just gonna go with how they are emotionally feeling at the time, and they're not gonna look at the relationship because of what happened here, what happened in the past, which is a lot of, you know, hurt, a lot of, you know, being through, going through the muck with it. But the thing here is that they haven't given up, because the Nine of Wands does show and does indicate that this isn't a card that indicates you just throwing in a towel, right? If this person wants to, but I don't think they have, okay? Because of the Ten of Pentacles in the relationship aspect. This person is committed. Both parties are committed. Even though the world, or even their situation, is very troublesome and very confrontational with them, or this relationship is very conflicting for them. They have to go through a lot of inner turmoil, or a lot of turmoil period. They're still somewhat committed, both parties. It's very interesting, but I feel like this person just wants it to. It looks like they're tired. That's all. You know what I mean? All right, Earth signs. This has been your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys. Love you all.